Hello everyone, welcome to today's Jargus Ranger Review. This time we'll be looking at the penultimate episode of Megaforce, The Messenger. And oh man, does this one take a step above your normal episode. For one, we actually start with an actual recap of events, which is really just Megaforce being defeated and the ship getting blown up. And so to celebrate, the Rangers are at the command center having a little party, and they reminisce about the different commanders that they destroyed, and even do a toast to Rebel Knight, who they couldn't have won without. But Troy again walks off and stares at the Ranger keys again. Most particularly the Mighty Morphin and Zeo keys. And it shows another vision of the Legend War, of all different Rangers fighting. Now this time it did very careful not to include any of the old Sentais, which is really clever for them to do. But then Jihei grabs his attention, tells him to have fun. He spent too much time fighting, he's not used to being at peace again. But almost immediately, she gets proven wrong, as the alarm sets off and they head off to fight some Nukies. Unmorph, mind you. And this was one of the highlights of the episode. It's been quite a while since we've seen an episode where they fight outside the Ranger forms. And it was done very well. They figure out that's all there is left to them, so they just morph and blast them away. Even Rebel Knight shows up and futilely tells them to put down their weapons. See, I told you he was Robocop, everybody, and he helps finish them off. But even that can't be celebrated much because Metal Alice shows up again, alongside Rock, who she has roboticized. And this time he is even more powerful, and he talks emotionlessly because he's a robot. But she says that his mind is still awakening to the new body. I mean, he just shoots one barrage of missiles and that knocks down the Rangers. And he just keeps saying, destroy, destroy Rangers. Though sometimes when he talks, you can really tell that his mouth is not moving at all. So while the other Rangers are trying to get up, Troy just goes into his Ultra mode, and the two are pretty much matching blows at that point. Then the other Rangers come in with their Ultra mode, and he's able to stumble about a bit. Troy does just one Cyber Blast, and that makes him demorph. But he is getting weaker and needs to recharge. So Metal Alice reveals a missile, and has it aimed at a skyscraper, so they will not interfere. So while they go to recover, they launch the missile, and right in midair they jump on top of Rebel Knight, who in his lion head form, and they do a victory charge blast to destroy it. Now that was some quick thinking there. But not even our villains have a chance to rejoice either, because an envoy from the Armada shows up. Apparently the prince is about to come. They need to know whether they can begin the invasion. And Metal Alice and still robotic Rock say that they will destroy the Rangers, like they always do. And this messenger joins them to fight in their warehouse district. Where else would it be, right? And the battle splits off into three groups. The messenger, who I didn't catch a name for, is fighting Troy and kicking his ass. Rebel Knight is winning against Metal Alice, and the rest are trying to fight Rock. And with the messenger, you can really tell this was adapted from Japan, because he has this whole samurai armor motif on his body. He even uses it to block attacks. Anyway, just before Rebel Knight finishes off Metal Alice, Rock ends up taking a hit for her and gets damaged again. And the trio flee once again. After being repaired once more, Rock regains his entire mind, and he's ready to destroy the Rangers. So this time they attack the quarry, getting all kinds of locations for fight scenes this time. And the Rangers try to fight him, but he completely shrugs everything off to try to do to him. He admits he's just toying with them and says that he's just gonna let them suffer and watch their planet be destroyed right in front of them. I guess he would want them to suffer after all the defeats they dealt him. So then he goes back to his undersea lair, and he tells the messenger to tell the prince to go ahead and send the invasion, that there's nothing that can be done to stop them now. And once that's done, we see an image of a bunch of spaceships heading towards Earth. Anybody who's watching Sentai would recognize that as the Zangak invasion from Gokaiger. And the episode ends off right there. Whew! This is definitely one of the best episodes of the second half of the season. We have great action and great build-up, and for once we have a cliffhanger, something actually going to happen next time. And even more foreshadowing for the Legend War. That's certainly to start off at the next episode. Yeah, Messenger had a really good look to him, and Frog was just kicking ass. and the three-way fight they had midway through was really impressive and well done. Quite a rarity for this kind of show. This definitely gets an A+. Now there's only one episode left to see how this ties into the next season, and I'm so looking forward to it this weekend. So I'll be back next time for the season finale of Megaforce, which will be called Endgame. This is Jargus here. Thank you for watching. I'll see you then, everybody.
Go, go, go.